What is going on? It has been it's been an okay day. I got very excited that I had a package being delivered from Best Buy. I forgot what I had gotten because I had been shopping too much. I was like, yeah, I'm getting something amazing. Oh, but guess what? It was just a printer. Yeah. So, let's do this. Today is Thursday. Congratulations on getting through a Thursday. As usual, the channel is Chasing Geekdom. Normally, as I like to point out, I'm out in the world covering comic conventions and theme park stuff and races like Star Wars Half Marathon. I promise I've run other races, but that's the one I like to bring up because, it was a half marathon. And can't do those things right now, really. So, flopping down here, the cool, fun game behind me and talking about the same things I'd be doing when I'm at those events, when I'm doing that coverage aside from event-specific coverage. And, yeah, I'd like to start things off with a little sampling of what I'm usually doing, and then we'll jump into things. 1 minute and a half, and I will be back. So there you have it. That's my life when things are normal. I mean, it's not like I don't spend time at home. But I lost, I would say, two vacations, but also like full-on vacations. But I'd say another half dozen conventions that I would have either done weekend drives to or something like that. No NFL in Chicago either. Since I moved out here from California, I've been going to Bears games each season, but not so much this season. It's, it'll be fine. The world will heal eventually. So, if you haven't stopped by before this whole Brunch Madness thing, what I do is I'm on a quest to find the most desired, for me, hungover brunch guest. And each episode I do one title, so movie or TV show, and I go through the characters, and I have 3 criteria that gets them into the finals, and then we kind of let them duke it out to see who's going to be, my most desired. I've got a bracket set already of 16, and now I'm making another set, and then we'll start putting the characters who won from each of those titles against each other as once I have the 2 brackets of 16 set up. I have the first 4 for the second one, so now there's 12 left. I did math. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a little brunch madness from the first film in a series of films called Men in Black. I made it. That's why I use it. Whatever. I have grown weary of Fortnite. I still play it once in a while. I have some goals that I want to meet, solo win-wise. I don't do duos unless it's with the God Kids. But if you've played that game and become in any way, even at very casually competitive level, like you're like, I just want to have some goals, and you're trying to improve, and you pay a little bit of attention to like the playing field, you start to realize this game is very uneven very frequently. There was an update today that apparently Stark Industries has dropped just took a big old dump of itself on the island, and that you'd think for someone like me that would be just like, oh, I gotta get there. I'm still over it. Like, as far as doing it every day and playing it all the time, and I've come to enjoy a variety now. So I'm stepping out on Fortnite. I'm cheating on it, and I'm doing a little realm Royale, which is derivative of Fortnite. I know it didn't invent the wheel or anything. It's from the studios, high-res studios, that has developed a somewhat popular game right now called Rogue Company. There it is. I'm beat. That's why I do this. Yeah, so you'll see. It's derivative. This will be my 3rd time playing it, and so there's enough of a familiar feel to it all to be able to play, not super competitively or anything, because there's a lot of little details that I still need to fine tune. But let's play. And during the first match, I'll lay the ground rules as far as the 3 criteria that I'm looking for hungover brunch guests, and then we'll jump in. It's a small cast that I'll be going through. There's not a ton. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. It's really an excuse today to talk about Vincent D'Onofrio and his role as Eggerbug. But I'm going to do it in the form of doing Brunch Madness and all this stuff, so let's go. Ooh. I'm very tempted to just literally ramble on about him in that role for 2 hours, but I won't. It's going to be difficult. There's a lot of great things about that film. So, criteria number 1, energy level. So when I'm in a next day after having tied one on and been hungover or whatever, I need someone there that's not too hyperactive, and I normally point to a Tom Holland version of Peter Parker, because he's just, nope, not going to have that. And also not on the other end of the spectrum where they're so comatose or whatever, broken, that I'd be concerned. Like Kate Austen in Lost, who, she had such a bleak life that you would imagine if she did choose to imbibe. That's a word? I didn't just make that up. Right? Imbibe. I sound smart. It would probably be overboard, and it'd just be kind of like, oh, you okay? Oh, I gotta remember the actual, let's squat. Squat's that one. See, I'm gonna do very poorly, but that's the whole idea. Mediocre. Almost. chasing. Basic. Anyway. Second criteria is going to be, would they be good, kind, gracious, warm with the... It's great artwork though. See, they do stuff in the sky. The artwork. Fortnite doesn't do that. They just go, oh, look at how it's blue, and then maybe some Aurora Borealis. That's about it. I'm gonna go all the way the heck on out here. Yeah. So obviously derivative. But anyways, so someone who would be good, because I, in that state the next day, I would... Oh yeah, I forgot there's no glider. Okay. Just gotta... It's interesting how his angle doesn't change, although changing the camera angle does make you skim, like, kind of this instead of this, even though his body stays like this. So you're doing this instead of this. We'll see. So now, go straight down. Like if I were to go that way, I'd go out. But even though it's... Anyway. Zero landing. There. Okay. Let's go this way. Alright, let's try not to embarrass myself. Okay, this should be interactive, but it's not. I don't get it. It's decorative. But I did. So someone who'd be good to the waitstaff. There's some bonus that you can get there as far as like going above and beyond kind of thing. Yeah. Give me that. But I don't know what's better. What's this one do? What's A do, right? Ah, nifty, but I kind of like that leap better. I don't know what I just did. The third one is... Gotta keep an eye on internets. It's been weird because of some unusual storms lately. And this game doesn't give you an indicator like Fortnite does when your internets get funky, so you see me doing that. Third one's going to be, are they going to be interested in this kind of conversation? This kind of silly pop culture related like debate is the thing that I put my mind on when I'm in a mind mush kind of scenario. Post work, after... Oh, that's good to have. Yeah, so you can see right there on the screen, little green guy. There's a yellow one next to it, but I'm blocking it right now. But oop, right there. That's where you get the potions, and then I just do a little up when I need it. But I need some shield, actually. So, oh, there you go. Okay, go better than me. Go better than me. Ah! See, this is embarrassing. Now I'm a chicken. So, this game's rough. Dream Code Complex. At least it's not like one of those, like, I'm gonna return to the lobby. Thank you. Names that are in, like, binary. They're actual players, I would hope. That was embarrassing. When you get knocked down, you can run around as a chicken, and if you run around without getting then fully killed, then you respawn in the match as your player. Oh, did not expect to run into someone so soon. So yeah, third criteria again is would they be interested in the conversation? The reason why I do it, and I have conversations like this, debates, is say after work, and put it in this context. Work's put me into a mush brain. And when I'm done, it's my time. And I don't want my time to just be recovering. I don't want my time to be like, skip. I said skip. Let's play. Just licking my wounds or like, oh, just leaning into the tiredness or whatever. No, I want to be able to take advantage of whatever time is left in the day, and giving myself, like right now, having the conversation, trying to play the game, multitasking, something that's fun, playing something that's fun, talking about something else that's fun, all of those things together kind of help push my mind into a mode where at least maybe I'll be able to accomplish something creative, or it puts me in that space where, at least at very least it breaks me from the work mindset and it puts me into something where it's mine, taking ownership of the rest of the day. It may seem silly the way I'm doing it, but it works for me. So someone who not necessarily would buy into or need that kind of thing, but at the minimum they would be into having a conversation like that, debating a character-driven something where we can connect. So those are the three things. And I'll jump in starting with Beatrice, but I'll wait till I'm in a... Beatrice, I believe, is Edgar's wife. Like actual Edgar, not Bug Edgar. Yeah. Who had one of the greatest lines in that film when he comes back in after Edgar's gone and it's Edgar Bug. And she looks at him, she's like, okay, stop talking. Edgar, you got skin hanging off your bones. Skin hanging off your bones. And he I don't have to reenact the scene for you, but pulls that head back and says, oh, is that better? I love that. Edgar, you got skin hanging off your bones. So Beatrice, do we know enough about her? I mean, she's only in it for a minute. She doesn't die. She has her mind wiped. It's very generous of them. Will Smith's like, tells her to go shopping, buy herself some shoes, and hire a decorator. I think get a decorator in this place because damn, if I'm remembering correctly, I think I am. I mean, we can guess, see if we can. I don't know if there's going to be enough to go on, but we'll see. Yeah. Hero landing. I wonder what the other classes of characters that you can play, if they all have that similar kind of landing, or if that's like a... Alright. I want to use this. What's cool about those chests in this game is that they kind of respawn. They're unused for a minute. Not literally a minute, but they're not used for some time. You can go back, or someone could come across it again and use it. I don't know about all these different... If it was Fortnite, I guess I'm using these kind of comparing the two. I would be able to, at the level that I'm playing, because I'd be matched up with people similar to me. It's not so much with this game. Like, their skill-based match is not really skill-based. It's more rank, and their rank is based on how you, like, where you finish. Meaning, like, did you die with 20 left or 5 left or whatever. And I'm good at being sneaky because I want to stick around. And maybe that's to discourage people like me from doing that, because, yeah, I think I already got this one. Yeah. So on my first day, I ended up, finishing pretty high.
Using an armor potion.
Thanks, buddy. I told you to do it, so you don't need to tell me. Finished pretty high because I was just being sneaky intentionally, so I could do this, like, multitasking. And then I ended up in a lot of fights with just so many people that are so much better than me, and I think that they're advancing high due to their
Repairing armor.
ability to fight, because they're not being sneaky like me. And so then I'm kind of hosed. But maybe it'll help me get better at fighting. So, what were we talking about again? Beatrice, yeah. Edgar. That's skin hanging off your bones. So, energy level wise, yeah, I mean, she was, what, in her 30s character, I think, probably. Supposed to be. You know, they were an established, like, working class couple. And she seems, so she was what, like farm life-ish. And so I would imagine that, you know, they'd have their Coors lights. And yeah, so I think, yeah, she's going to be in the right energy level. She seemed pretty chill as far as personality wise. Thought I heard someone. I do see.
The fog sets in.
Yeah, something's been here. Would she be good to the waitstaff? Probably. I mean, she seems like they obviously don't go into like what she does for a living. But I don't know what I just did. I pushed a thing and it did something. Okay. So yeah, I think she's down to earth and would be kind. Don't see enough to know if like she'd be like bonus or whatever, like an extra, go in the extra yard. And although being with Edgar, I'm sure she's probably pre-bug Edgar was also a bit of a pill. And so I bet she's probably has to like apologize for him a lot. Oh, there's someone. There's someone. There's two. Are they gonna fight each other? There we go. Now he's gonna fight me. Oh wow, look at that. 2 eliminations. Definitely have to focus a little more when I'm playing this game too, because it's like... I'll take that. Reload. Just because I'm not confident in it. Yeah, I guess I need some shield, don't I? I didn't realize they hit me. Punks. You gotta... Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah.
Repairing my armor.
Yeah. So yeah, I think she'd be good to the waitstaff. I think because, like I said, she's used to having to apologize for Edgar or whatever. So yeah, let's just assume, yeah. Would she be interested in this conversation? Probably not. She seems just saying she seems simple. Is that mean? But we don't know enough about her to assume that she's any kind of... Is that... Do I want it? Is it good? SMG or common? No, it's not. I know enough about these games to know about sticking with green if you have the options between gray and green. Rare shotgun? Nah. I like rapid fire weapons. I don't think so. I don't think she'd be able to contribute. I don't think she'd understand. Like, I think she might understand, like, the premise. Like, who would be here? But I don't know that there would be any much common ground. She seems like she didn't be into Murder, She Wrote. She's got her Reader's Digests. She's got, that's kind of the vibe that I got from that character. Beatrice. Get your... Yeah, I can't say the lines he said in that film to her because they were very, very bad. Why is it not working? I'm hitting the right button. Glitching in the game. I know I'm connected okay. Yeah. Alright, moving on. It's in beta. That is legitimately disappointing. I was 2 eliminations in. If those don't register... Oh, that's rough, man. That's okay. We'll move on because I think Beatrice, I think we'll have to eliminate her because I didn't touch anything. I didn't quit a game. That's a bummer. All right. I did watch one video on someone who unable to connect a server. Yeah. There were no connection issues on my end. Okay. Alright. Select the queue. Dude. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, this is busted. Play. Wow. Yeah, everything's connected. Let's see if I back out and go back in. That's a bummer. While I do this, let's move on. So next is going to be Jeebs. Tony Shalhoub. Man, that movie was so great. It had so many great people in it. Tony Shalhoub. Good old Georgia. As Jeebs. Jeebs was energy level wise. Well, he's not human, so it's hard to say. But he does seem like, I mean, he works in a pawn shop. Doubles for other kind of pawn shop, but he does seem to have the disposition. This is Royale. What's up, man? I wonder if it says anything on Twitter. I doubt it. Alright, sounds like we got something going here. Okay, logged in. Can we play now? And nothing. Alright, I'm not going to stick around for this. So I'm going to have to actually change the title of this. We're going to do... Let me get my keyboard. We're talking about Jeeps. I can do that while I do this. Let's see if it'll let me in before I bail on it. Nope. We're going to go back to Fortnite. Sorry for stepping out, Fortnite. Let's see if I can do this right. Oops. So Jeeps, I can do this. I can multitask. So yeah, I think energy level wise, he could probably pull it off. Like I think that we see enough of how chill he is when not being interrogated. Alright, Fortnite update. Here we go. So we're out of here. Sorry, Royale, but you disappointed us. we go. Ah, there's a download. Forget it. No, I'm going to do it. Let's see how long it's going to take. Oh my gosh. What a bummer. 16 minutes? No. Forget it. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's do a little road company while we're here. Tell me how long. Oh, it's going to wait until Fortnite's done. Oh my gosh. All right. While we're waiting, I guess I could do some Mario Kart. Mario Kart. Hey, that fired right up, didn't it?
Mario Kart! Hey!
Out of courtesy, I'm going to update all of the things again. Mario Kart. Feels weird spelling something wrong. Mario Kart. Change this back later. There we go. Updated. Everything should be displaying correctly for anyone who stumbles in. So Jeeves, this is going to be interesting. There we go. It's very bright. We'll do a Grand Prix. Thanks. Grand Prix, get some races in. It's 200 or nothing at all. What do I got here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'll stick with that. There we go. So Jeeves, would Jeeves be site link? Let's do the Animal Crossing. Would he be good to the wait staff? I don't think so. He seems like he's cantankerous. I think. Yeah, I don't think he'd be a kind fella. Would he be interested in this conversation? I think he might have some things to contribute. Can't tell if this is too loud or not, but we'll see. I'm okay at this one. I guess, yeah, mediocre still works. Oh, this is that little short track. Go around like a million times. Yeah. I honestly don't think that he'd have much of a buy-in, but we might be able to find some common ground, like a show or something. Might turn this game down just a smidge. This race. Place. I have gone from like first to 12th in like a heartbeat in this game before. But never the other way around. I remember jumping from worst to first. This is the 2.6. So no, we're gonna have to rule Jeeves out. Sorry, buddy. I think it's gonna be a very small, like, finals crew. Many people that are going to get added to this. Did I get fourth? Okay, that's doable. Alright, after Jeeves, who do we got? Let's turn this game down just a tad. There we go. I'll check on Fortnite later, I guess. Royale, you let me down. Next race. We're looking at Zed, played by Rip Torn. What a legend. They did update everything, right? Yeah. Good old Zed. I mean, I mentioned cantankerous to Jeeves' character. But never timed that right. So, energy level wise, Zed. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's advanced in his life, generationally speaking. I try to avoid just age stuff, but I mean, I guess it's not always insensitive to talk context, but he's an older dude, but I don't know that he's in a role as far as his job is concerned, where he obviously knows his limits and knows what he's got something he's got to do the next day. He'll know how much he can tie on and when to cut it off, and that kind of thing. So I think he'd be good medium, somewhere in the right spectrum, not crazy one end or the other energy otherwise. Son of a biscuit. That was my own fault. Yeah, there we go. I tend to like spam this thing too much when I have it. So I think energy level wise, Z would be cool. Zed. Would he be good to the weight staff? I don't know. I think he's just too tired. He's been, probably like me, would be just too in a state to be able to like overtly be kind, which is what I'm kind of looking for. I think in his own mind, it's probably kindness. I mean, it is New York, so like, I'm not gonna be overly sensitive waitstaff, but I'd still personally want to go. I have no idea what just happened. I skimmed ahead to fourth again. But still, I think he's going to be too far into that. There are not many characters left. It's going to be like one person in the finals here. Yeah. Said, would he be interested in this conversation? Doubtful. Although, if he's in a job like that where he's connected to different races, of beings from all across the universe. He's probably picked up a philosophy or two. Kind of like how, folks who are, earthbound people, or just even some fiction characters that are working in the Men in Black, who are more well-traveled and have been exposed to more cultures and that kind of thing, aren't just more open-minded, but I think just have more developed sometimes as people, maybe creatively in a lot of different aspects. I'm not saying that you can't develop if you don't travel. I know some examples from people in my own life where you see that was terrible. that exposure to different cultures and things has definitely expanded and broadened them. So I think because of his exposure to all of that, I think it's probably picked up some awareness of, and I would imagine appreciation for, that kind of creativity or thought experiments. Or not that it is science, though. I will say this is a terrible Mario Kart, but it's kind of the idea. I have no idea what thumbnail to use for this either, because usually it's a thumbnail related to the game that I've played, and now I've played 2, and I'm going to play a 3rd, so I'm going to have to find like a temporary and then also a mashup to end with. This makes me go to like Raging Waters or something. So I would say yeah for Zed on that last category, but the other two are question marks. So I'm gonna have to go with a no on that. Let's check on progress here. Fortnite's getting there, but it's still gonna have to do its install after. All right. Realm Royale, you let me down, man. Ugh. That's a bummer. Oh yeah, I think earlier I was mentioning, I started to mention, saw a video where someone who was kind of like their little inside guy who had connections into, high-res studios, and then the people who were working on that game, that it was kind of a back burner, even though it's still in beta, that they are putting most of their resources into Rogue Company, and there are 3 people there working on Realm Royale. There's 2 engineers, I guess, maybe game developers, designers, I don't know what you would call it, and then 1 QA person, and that was it. So, yeah, should probably lower my expectations as far as development is concerned, because then they also didn't come out with a battle pass this year. So, the quest continues to find a replacement for Fortnite, which I'm committed to finding. Oh, I like this. Of course. So, moving on from Zed, still no one in the finals this time. We're 4 characters. Oops. Edgar. I guess you see Edgar in 2 roles. There's 2 different actual characters there. It's Edgar, and then there's the bug. Both are going to be a pass. It's going to be a no, but I have to show them. So Edgar, before he gets taken out, is definitely hardcore. Oh, did I lose that? Okay. Definitely a misogynist. Definitely just a gross example of kind of. And he made this kind of an impact in that role in such a short, glimpse. Short bit of the scenes that he was in, so it's just hats off to the writing and to Mr. D'Onofrio, because you're like, this dude's a scumbag. Maybe not like a total net negative for what the heck do I have? Look at this. Did I lose them all? No, that's good. I got 11th place. 11. But I got 4th overall in thing. Let's check on progress. It's getting there. We'll do one more little Grand Prix. See what happens. Yeah, because he's. Yeah, I mean, could maybe not a total net negative for his existence on Earth. And maybe there are aspects of his life where he isn't. I don't even know. I don't want to be an apologist for someone who is portrayed on screen and what little time that they have on screen as just such a, you know. Anyways. Would first Edgar, normal human Edgar, be interested in this conversation? Probably not. He's right now he'd be watching the NFL. I don't think interest in the NFL and interest in character-driven things are mutually exclusive, but as myself, I'm interested in both, but I'm just mentioning that because that's what's happening right now that I'm not participating in. But I think he's probably not. He's very heavy leaning into sportsdom and really probably doesn't have much of a. Let's do this one. All right, let's go back to. Okay, 8 minutes remaining for the update. 7. All right. I don't know why they told me to go to there. So, no, I don't think he'd be interested. I think he'd find it laughable, the premise itself, but I also don't think that we'd have common ground. Would he be good to the waitstaff? Nope. It's clear. You know. He demonstrated any kind of kind-heartedness, obviously, that he was there. And I think, yeah, that and between that and the interest in the conversation, energy level wise, yeah, he might be there, but otherwise, the other two things are huge, big time pass, hard pass on human Edgar. Now, I mean, let's move on to Edgar Bug. I mean, that performance is astounding. It's in this same kind of category that okay, well, we're gonna have to choose between Road Company and Fortnite, maybe. When I think of, it's like the precursor to, look at Nebula. I mentioned, Aaron Gillen's role in all of the Guardians films and some of the Avengers films as well. Where there's just this. So bad at this game. 10th place going into the last lap. Let's do this. Where there's just this complete transformation physically and just dialect-wise, vocally, everything. It's not someone just, going in and being like, I'm going to act differently than I normally would, but looking exactly the same. Just every aspect of it is just so transformative. It's so great, and it's like her as well as Miss Fukuhara and the boys, and as the female. I snuck out a 5th, not bad. And Envy Adams, Brie Larson as Envy Adams and Scott Pilgrim. Just these kind of it's another level. And I think Vincent D'Onofrio as Edgar Bug was like the godfather of this. I'm sure that there's probably performances he drew from and things. For me, it was like That's the first one that really stood out to me in this category, this type of performance. It's just so amazing. As if you look at him in his role in television, Law and Order, was it? And then it's just seeing that, trying to reconcile that that's the same actor, you know, because he's very interesting. Like, it's rare that I find performances in those procedurals interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. I'll finish out this one and maybe do some Rogue Company. See if Hi-Res Studios can make it up to me for just taking it. No! Total dump on Royale in the middle of the thing. Wish I could take credit for that, but you don't have to aim the red ones. Anyway, yeah, this is enough, Rio. You're the man. Really only using this current episode Brunch Madness battle so I can talk about Edgar Bug. Ever grateful. It's inspiring. That kind of disappearing into a role like that. Just the physicality and everything is just awesome. Now we look at it in this Brunch Madness tournament scenario. It's a hard pass, but I have to show my work as usual. Energy level rise. Nope, because he's on. I mean, I don't even know if those cockroaches can get him. Who knows? Yeah. I see nothing. Yeah. There we go. I think it'd be too energetic, honestly. Just kind of explosive. That was stick. I also think, would he be good to the waitstaff? Absolutely not. You saw how he was with pretty much everyone. He had a disdain for all humans, so no. Didn't they show him, though, getting food somewhere? Kind of. Well, his interaction even just with the tow truck guy. Like, I think he tried to stay on the down low, and then as soon as the tow truck guy was like, he showed him his gun, and the tow truck guy was like, please, you know. Yeah, volatile. And, oh, I like this horse. Would he be interested in this conversation? No, he doesn't. He's not gonna have human earthbound reference points. He's busy trying to make sure that this one, I did that to myself. This one actually might be a little harder than Back to the Future was, because there's just, that's the challenge. Yeah, so Edgar Bug. I want to talk about Vincent D'Onofrio as long as I can. It's such an amazing performance, but we've got to move on, so we've got to eliminate both Edgar and Edgar Bug. We knew that was coming, but still. Gotta talk about the legend. Sixth place. Who's next? Laurel. Fiorentino, I believe is how you say her name. She's cool. I liked her. I mean, she was Okay, last lap. Here we go. Can't see. This is probably the least effective weapon because you could pretty much see where you're going still, wise. Anyways, I dug her in this role, and I don't know that. I mean, I'm sure I've seen her in other things, but this is the only one I remember. I should probably look it up, and I'll be like, oh right, she's in all these other things. Energy level wise, yes, I think that Laurel will just fine. Ah, 4th, that's not bad. We'll see where I ended up. Yeah, how did I do? Oh, I'm one more race, and we'll maybe play some Road Company as well while I finish this off. This feels like, ditching Fortnite as much as I can. I still have goals and still have played. I still love it. It's just hard to take seriously competitively. Trying to replace Fortnite is, I'm finding, similar to when I was like, I don't remember why I was doing it, but I think I had a bad experience a couple years ago with Amazon service. I was just like, I'm done, I'm replacing that. And I meant it. I legitimately tried. Whoa. Okay, this is slippery. But to do so, I had to, it was like 5 different services or more that I had to download and whatever, and kind of cobble together what would have been similar to still using Amazon. It was pretty sad. And this is feeling somewhat similar. It's like, I want to ditch Fortnite. I want to find a different Battle Royale, at least until they can figure their stuff out, which doesn't seem like it's going to be the case. And my attempts so far, not overly fruitful, like, obviously. That it normally doesn't surface like this. Normally I can play through a game through one stream, but this particular occasion, it's becoming apparent. It's a lot like when I tried to do that with Amazon anyways. So Linda Fiorentino, I'm saying that right, it's not looking at IMDb right now. It's a little, so energy level wise, yeah, I think she's, in the right stage of life. I think she seems like someone who, the job that she's got, she works in the morgue, right? Second place, that's not bad. Where do we think I ended up? 4th. That's not bad. Yeah, let's move on. Alright, Road Company, shall we? Finish this off. A little bit of aggression. This is another Hi-Res Studios thing, so hopefully their servers aren't down. Now I have to update this thing again. Out of politeness for, people. Road Company. Can I spell? Road Company. Road Company. And so yeah, Laurel, energy level wise, yeah, I think she's gonna be fine. Would she be good to the waitstaff? Yeah, I think For someone who works in a morgue, she's more personable than I would have expected. You know, because they show up and she's still like she's not awkward, which is interesting because you would think, you know, someone in that position, you know, that kind of career would have weird social skills, but she doesn't come across in that way. We're not gonna. So far with Rogue Company, I've not actually played against real people. I'm not about to start right now. I do practice, which puts you against bots, but sometimes will pair you with another player in your team, depending on how many people are in there. I think I probably have to turn the game up. Let's see. We'll see once we get into the game. But I keep having people fail before the whole like campaign is done, which is annoying because then you're down. They don't put someone else in there or they don't cancel it. Then you're down. It's like 4 versus 3 or something like that. And it's like people were complaining about that. I saw on Twitter today. There should be like some sort of ding or something, or like at least put someone else in there because yeah, of course, pizza showed up, or you know, someone gets grounded, or you know, something. California is on fire, and you know they've got to leave the game, but throw another bot in there for us to play practice demolition. This game's fast, and looking forward to when they add Dr. Disrespect he designed a level for this, and they ended up taking his design and amped it up to everything, and hopefully it's going to be in there. It's going to be the arena and the Champions Club and all that. It's going to be, I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. Anyways, so we're talking about Laurel by Linda Fiorentino. Yeah, so surprising that I got to pick a character and I like her. So you can always tell 1, 2, oh, it looks like all other actual players. My apologies to all of you because I'm terrible at this. Yeah. So it should be good to the waitstaff, I think so. I think she's like, you know, she's got people skills, I think. Yeah, turn that up. Let's see how it sounds once we get into here. Oh, that seems about right. It's not too loud once we start fighting. I gotta go. Oh yeah, so someone already knows, like, I've never played this level before. So sprint is... Let's see. So we're down to 3 already. Like someone left our squad. So there's the rest of this game. There's only going to be...
All enemies have been eliminated.
Like, yeah, they really need to get that together. But anyways, it seems like I'm playing with some people who know what they're doing, so that's good. They can take over for me.
My favorite.
Yeah, I'll take that. Oh. Yeah, there's only... Oh, wait, there's 4 of us. Ooh, maybe they added someone in? They listened to my complaint already. So she'll be good to the waitstaff, I think, Laurel. Would she be interested in this conversation? I absolutely think she would be. Because she seemed like a conspiracy, you know, kind of theorist, as revealed by how she kind of... Where are they at? Where are they at? Are you over here? Where are they at? I guess where did I go?
No enemies remaining.
Oh.
Well done.
These other folks seem like they know what they're doing. Yeah, I think she'd be into this conversation for sure. I think she'd really enjoy it. I think we'd have common ground. Whether or not there'd be a buy-in for the premise itself, like the reason why, probably. I think she's just got a lot of time in that role to kind of
favorite.
think about life and creativity or whatever it is. And so, someone who thrives in that kind of setting and is still as personable as she is, you know, coming out of it, I think, yeah, she'll be into it. So yeah, I think Laurel's gonna go on the list. Where you at? Where are you at? I'm gonna hang out here for a minute, I think. Oh.
Need help.
Oh. Well, I wounded some people. It's pretty good, I think. Teammates aren't...
This doesn't mean I like you.
That's funny.
I'm good. All enemies have been eliminated.
That's nice of them to rejuvenate me. So yeah, Laurel, she's gonna be the first on the list. Congrats. Maybe I should buy some...
My
Oh, wait.
favorite.
I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Oh, Laurel. Go first on the finals list. What that's gonna be. Oh, I really should probably get going, huh? Yeah. I mean, we're only down to Will and alright, they're gonna be sneaking around here soon.
That was quick.
Down.
Oh, who got me there? So there's 2 of us and 1 of them.
All enemies have been
There
eliminated.
we go. This game is so fast. So yeah, Will Smith. Talk about Agent J. Energy level wise, obviously. Yes. I think he'll be kind of... Oops, I should probably make this.
My
And
favorite.
I can buy the melee weapon, but I don't remember what button I'm supposed to use. Oops. Let's catch up to everyone. Sorry, team. Dart there is probably the bot that they filled in. That's cool. That's new. Kind of like this little route over here because it seems like they want to come this way, don't they?
I'm down.
How did they? Man, this game is rough.
Bombs down. Don't leave it behind.
Alright. This doesn't mean I like you say
You're
it.
better than this.
Yeah, I know. There's 2 of us now. 3 of us.
I'm good.
No enemies remaining. Well done.
That kind of helped. So, Jay, energy level wise, yeah, obviously. I think when it comes to... What do I want? I'll buy
This
something
will
I'm
make a
not going to
statement.
use, I guess. Alright, this kind of seems to be... I don't know. Would he be good with the waitstaff? Absolutely. I think he's good-hearted. He's also charming, so I think that's going to help take those interactions off my plate. Because he's like the guy with the jokes and the stories and the charm and all that. So I think he'd take the wheel in those situations. Someone I know right there.
All targets eliminated. Great work.
I think because of that, that's a big bonus for him. He'd be good to them and all that. I think. Would he
Halfway
be interested in this conversation? Yeah. I mean, they
We're on the defense now.
we only need to win one more. Cool. I think that we'd have a lot of common ground. Obviously, that's for sure. Would he get the idea of the why behind it? I think so. I mean, it's like a guy he was a cop, but he's also... Come on, Dart. Pick your person. Kind of like Z. He said he's someone who is interested in engaging with beings from around the world. I think is going to have a creative aspect, and someone who's going to want to engage in things that are going to put their minds in at another level. Again, this is science, what I'm doing, kids. Okay. So yeah, I think so. So yeah, we'll put Jay.
Watch and learn. I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, I forgot at this point we're
Last round. End strong.
stuck back with this little
This will make a statement.
secondary gun. That's all. A little pea shooter. What's going on over here? Oh,
Prevent the enemy from planting the bomb.
all right. Let's make sure I put these guys. There we go. That's better. Angle here. So let's go this way. Sprint on this does not sprint fast enough. All right, I think we're probably gonna meet him right about there. I'm gonna get. There's 3 of them? Seriously? Anyways, so Jay's on the list. One player. That's pretty loud, isn't it? Alright. Hopefully that's better. Agent K. Tommy Lee Jones.
Found the bomb.
Great character. Great actor. Got 1 versus 1.
They crushed us. Run it again.
No, we didn't go 7 for 7. We only need, this is,
Last round. End strong.
all of these are game. What word am I looking for?
This will make a statement.
Yeah, it will, but I won't use it, because I don't know how. Yeah, so Agent K, what a great dude. I mean, we see him when he's younger, but I gotta assume that we're just talking about Agent K when Jay meets him. Alright, I get locked in here. Yeah, this one. think energy level wise he'll be fine. If not, maybe. This little pea shooter is killing me.
Next time, finish the job. All targets eliminated.
I didn't
Great
contribute
work.
to that at all. Agent K, yeah, he's energy level I think would be fine. I mean, he's been around the block
You
and
thought I was
that
gonna lose?
stage of life kind of
Yeah,
knows,
right.
like, yeah, that was. We'll have to see how I measure it up against the other players elimination wise. It was pretty sad. Let's see. I did more than Dart the bot, but much less than the other two actual players in this practice round. Okay. Let's do it again. Yeah, Agent K, energy level wise, I think he'd be fine. Would it be good to the staff? He's very direct. Very, word am I looking for? Not cold, but matter of fact, which I think is fine in New York. I think he would be in general kind, yes. Sure. Would he be interested in this conversation? When you meet him, he's a bit like he's burnt out. So I think he's over that whole universe-wide kind of thing. You know, you don't get that from Z. You don't really get that impression. You know, he's
We're
still
attacking.
he's still in the
Plant
middle
bomb
of
in
it.
either sight.
But with, should I try someone else? Yeah, let's try this guy. I've never played this guy before. Why not? So yeah, I don't know. He's in general, no, I don't think that he would. I don't think there would be much common ground. Yeah, their audio is weird because it's like in game. Balance is off. It's still in beta though. You can join. Like every once in a while on Twitter, Road Company will put out their handle, will put out a link to a key. So I'm on a handgun, I guess.
This I like.
All right, buddy. Whatever you say. So we've got. It's like not a bot, not a bot, not a bot. That's good.
Plant the bomb in either sight.
Let's see how everyone performs. Why don't I see where my landing area is? Man, buggy. Oh, this is a new. I've not been here before. Where's everyone?
You need more training.
I need more training, and I need to figure out where I can find people to fight. Where's everybody? Oh, this is sad.
I've got the objective.
Oh, this is a cool little map, though. I dig it. This is
Bomb's active. Don't let them disarm it.
we were talking about. Yeah, I don't think so. I think because of the fact that he just be very dismissive. This is a big
No
map.
enemies remaining.
Sorry,
Well done.
very distracted. That was a weird round. Didn't see anyone. I think no K. No K. Alright. So the only two in the finals. This is the short finals. There we go. He's very excited. So for we're headed into the finals with Laurel and Jay. There we go. Why are you doing that? Oh, same place. I need to go fight some other people. What's this do? Oh, check that out. Yeah, they're definitely changing up some
I've got the objective.
levels and stuff here.
Bombs armed. See it through.
Laurel and Jay. So we gotta look, kind of comb through the different criteria again with these two for the finals, and we'll see what's up. Bouncy. This is interesting because it's a bigger
All
map.
targets eliminated. Great work.
I'm doing nothing. It's a bigger map, so then you're not forced into. This looks kind of interesting. Let's try it. Forced into battle as easily, and so it's more likely or possible to be able to. Yeah, not only that, but they're not giving you the little landing area thing. It's interesting. Okay. Maybe I should follow my homies, but oh, I have the bomb. Crap. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. So we're in the finals with... Oh wait,
No
is it
enemies
here?
remaining. Well done.
I got one guy. Not bad. Yeah, Jay and Laurel. Okay, let's run through the criteria with these two finalists here.
This I like.
Do I want an axe? I don't know how to use it, but okay. Alright. Energy level wise, let's look at the two. I think both are going to be pretty similar, honestly. I'm going to go here. He may have a little bit more, but where'd you go? Come on, buddy. Come out. Where's this guy? Oh, he ran away. Okay, now you're dead.
I've got the objective.
Okay, where are the other people? There's only one left.
Bombs active. Don't let them disarm it.
Where are you at? Where are you hiding? Okay, energy level wise, I think they're going to be pretty similar. Oh, that's my
All
teammate.
targets eliminated. Great work.
I have no idea what I'm doing. He might have a little more. Still, both are in the right kind of spectrum. Whether or not his extra bit is going to come into play at all, we'll have to see. No.
This I like.
High res, man. You guys are buggy today. This is crazy. 2 games in a row. So you got a map that doesn't highlight the landing areas. Alright. I do want to run into someone here so I can fight. Do that. Do that. There we go. Let's see if I can get him over here.
Help me out.
Did someone already get him? Yep. Only 2 left. Man, I'm doing jack squat this round.
Lethal out.
All enemies have been eliminated.
Well, I finished him off. Yeah, energy level wise, similar. Kindness, goodness to the waitstaff. I think both are going to be good. I think I don't know that she's got any kind of like extra intuitiveness. And he's got charm. It's kind of his default thing. Maybe I should follow these guys since they all seem to know where the fight's gonna be. Let's go. I want to fight. There we go. There's some.
More training.
Yeah, let's go. This little zip line here. Sad.
I'm on the objective.
I got someone though, you guys. I
We've
got
armed the
someone.
bomb. Defend it.
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, this is definitely too big of a map for this many players. There's just not enough going
No
on.
enemies remaining. Well done.
Yeah. So I think point to him is she'd be kind, she'd be good. I think
Halfway
gracious
through.
and all that.
Switching sides.
Personable, but I don't know
We're
that she would
defending.
have that
Lock it
extra element to kind of take the wheel in the scenario like he would. So point to Jay there. Interest in this conversation. Both of them there be common ground. I think her probably more so on the sci-fi side of things, I would imagine. I'm guessing.
A few more good
Obviously,
missions,
speculating.
and I can buy that tank I've been eyeing.
Let's see.
Match point. Let's close this contract out.
Yeah, I haven't done squat this round. I'm following them again because it seems like these folks know where the fight is.
Don't let your enemies plant the bomb.
Okay. This is Site A, which is a spot where they'd be able to plant the bomb. So. Oh.
Lethal out.
Where is this? Interested in the conversation. That's what we were. Where's everybody? There's 2 of them left. There's 4 of us. These fools, so they're running the barbed wire. I think both of them. Such an interesting thing to try while I'm playing this crazy game. Yeah, more common ground with her, I'm guessing.
All targets eliminated.
I did that. I
Great
did that.
work.
I finished it. Nice. I think more common ground with her. I think
But it was me.
maybe even more buy-in as far as the reason behind it. Just because she has more time with her thoughts, so she'd understand. I think what it really would come down to between the two, because she wins there, would be which is more desirable. Someone, so there's more common ground, more of a buy-in on the conversation, the idea of this. How did I do? I came in last. 6 eliminations versus 9, 12, and 13. I don't think that they're doing Brunch Madness on their end, though. So, let's do one more. Yeah, so I think what it comes down to is going to be which is more desirable. So her interest in buy-in and common ground in the conversation, and then him taking over the social interactions as far as with the waitstaff, with the charm and all that stuff. Because I think she'd be good there, but I don't think that she'd be overtly kind of like, she wouldn't take over the whole scenario. So I might be kind of called upon to do those interactions, which may pull from my participation in the conversation itself, perhaps. Nah, probably not. I would imagine that the common ground that I would find from her,
Plant the bomb at a
with
site.
her, and also her buy-in as far as like, I haven't tried this guy yet. Let's try that. Dallas. Would probably, I think that's enough for me to be like, okay, I will participate. I'll do a little bit more. I'll take a little bit more on as far as the interaction with the staff isn't all that is concerned. I'll step up my game there, I think, because of the fact that she'll still be kind to them and good and everything. Just because of the fact that I think that there'll be more of a contribution, a better mind thought experiments, that kind of thing. Maybe after doing this, for a little bit, because of that, it would put me in that mindset. And so I think in the original,
I reckon that'll work.
oh, Dallas, you being stereotypical. Look at that gun, though. That is epic. Alright, so we've got actual...
Pick a site and plant the bomb.
Except for that. That's a bot. No. I know this terrain. Alright, Dallas, what you got for me? These little ramps here are always tough for me. I don't know why. Did I see someone? I tend to get eliminated right around here somewhere. Where are these guys? I don't think... Two of them have been eliminated already? How?
"45 seconds remaining. No enemies remaining. Well done.
Good job, us. Yeah, speaking of well done, Laurel. Who's the winner of the Men in Black version of Brunch Madness. I'm so proud of that. We'll play a little bit. I'm going to finish this round and not abandon my teammates, but in a moment here, I will throw to, one more time, the channel trailer for Chasing Geekdom. ChasingGeekdom.com, you'll see a lot of the footage, coverage that I've done, comic conventions, and all that kind of stuff as well. The YouTube channel is linked. You can see the playlist from all the live gameplay here on Twitch as well.
The bomb has been dropped.
Hey, these guys are all better than me. They're getting eliminations. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all the things at Chasing Geekdom. So come hang out. Do what you got to do to know when this stream's going to be up again. Where are these people? And I'll stick to the schedule. I took a little break last week,
No enemies remaining. Well
but
done.
I didn't do squad on that round. Yeah, so we're still in a quest as well to find a replacement for Fortnite. And it's been difficult, but I'm working on it. Hopefully, Apex Legends can get over to the Switch at some point.
That'll do.
And but for now, I'm gonna introductory to the trailer of the whole what I'm usually doing out in the world coverage, and I look forward to seeing you guys here next time. Thanks for hanging out.